Well, I'll tell you what, even if the visitors put those outfits together by accident, they nailed it. Looking sharp as ever as they came into the building. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
He hasn't been at his best this month from a defensive standpoint. He's not being as aggressive as he needs to be, and it's bringing his steal numbers way down.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Lewis is out there with Nash, and it's Simpson in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. Okongwu is out there with Darius Bazley. Then there's Tyrese Haliburton. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Haliburton. The long distance three is buried. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And it goes down 2 points.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Young outside. Back to Haliburton. From deep three-point territory. Another three for Atlanta.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Haliburton accurate from three-point land.
Simpson the pass to Wembanyama. Lewis kicks it over to Nash. Back to Lewis. Nash outside. Fires top of the key. Rebound Atlanta. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Wembanyama outside. And another three for Seattle.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wembanyama, a screen on Young. Lewis passes to Robinson Earl. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And another basket for Seattle.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Young passes to Haliburton. Here's Bazley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Bazley's got 5 now.
And very few young players see the floor as well as Haliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Over to the wing. Wembanyama looking it over. Lewis on top. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, that bucket in no time at all.
Leave a gap that size, and Trae Young will spot it, and then he'll exploit it.
Simpson the pass to Lewis. Okongwu against Wembanyama. There's the pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Nash. Lewis against Haliburton. To the middle. Nash the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Simpson. Lewis kicks to Nash. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Okongwu. Still yet to score. Halliburton, that's good.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
Here's Simpson, defended by Young. Nash, the pass to Simpson. Nash with the screen on Young. Back to Nash, and Nash slams it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Young with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami. Launches it. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Seattle trails by 3. Here's Simpson. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Lewis kicks to Nash. Passes it to Lewis. Here's Robinson Earl. And another 3 for Seattle.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Seattle, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And I think for Seattle, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Puts one up from 19. And it's Seattle with another.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
From 18 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off. Now Lewis. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Robinson Earl. And that one drops for him. Robinson Earl's got his third basket of the night right there. The Hawks trailing. And here's Young. Scoreless thus far. Takes a 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Over Okongwu. And it's Seattle with another.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Wembanyama has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. Halliburton on the wing. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his third assist on the night. Seattle has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Here's Robinson Earl. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 1. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And Steve, we're not seeing as many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game. And credit the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
Wide open look here for Murray. Hits the three-point bomb.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Puts up a deep three. The shot by Nash, no good. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Simpson. Still scoreless. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to Robinson Earl. Wembanyama with it. Back to Lewis. Pass to Simpson. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And it's Seattle with another.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now, here is Young. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Halliburton's got 17.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they pick up 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Seattle trails by 7. Simpson the pass to Wembanyama. There's Nash with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Here's Murray. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Very hard guy to match strides with. Also, Murray varies his pace, and he can stop on a dime.
Wembanyama, a screen on Young. The pass to Nash. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Young for 3. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Lewis. Puts up a deep 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And the Hawks making a change here. 4's checked in.
Number 25, JT Thor.
The Hawks leading by 3. Halliburton for 3. Simpson with the rebound. Lewis with it. Passes it to Wembanyama. Here's Robinson Earl. Outside Lewis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Hawks lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore. And that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
On the court for Seattle, Wembanyama is out there with Nash. Then it's Lewis, and it's Kent in at the point.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Pass to Halliburton for the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Halliburton's got 20.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
From deep three-point land, that's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Nash.
Oh, that's a real nice-looking deep three ball there.
Outside, Walker lets it go with a three. Seattle grabs the miss, and they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Lewis passes to Kent. Right wing. Here's Robinson Earl. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And another three for Seattle.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Murray, the pass to Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Lewis hits the bucket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now here's Murray, guarded closer. Halliburton right side. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Halliburton's got 26 points.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever. Lewis down low. He's covered by Halliburton. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. The shot, no good. Seattle is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here into the second quarter. Pass to Robinson Earl. Now here's Nash. From deep three-point land. And again, Seattle with the triple. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Here we go, fans. Coming to the court right now are your ATL dancers.
Substitution here for Seattle. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Outside Gordon. Now the pass to Kent. Passes to Coffee. Gordon a screen. Kent the pass to Gordon. Misses from close range.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Coffee passes to Jamison. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Again, the miss by Murray.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Coffee gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Atlanta calls timeout. And we hear so much about young players and veteran players, Steve, but when do you feel a player becomes a veteran? Is it after a year, 2, 3? In your opinion, what is it?
You know, Kevin, it differs for a lot of different reasons, but I think for myself, when you get that second contract, you feel like you belong in the league. I think when you get over 7 years in the league, that's kind of cut off to be 7 years or more, you're definitely a vet.
Beasley's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for DeJounte Murray. Outside, Jamison. Pass to Kent. Gordon with a screen on Young. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Young. Up top, Okongwu got a piece of it.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to Coffee. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Young outside. The pass to Halliburton. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Jamison. Seattle leading by 6. Kent defended by Young. Kent the pass to Coffee. Jamison with a screen on Young. Pass to Coffee. All sorts of time. And another basket for Seattle.
We just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And here's Young. He dishes it to Okongwu. Young taking his time here. Pass to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
To end the drought, he squares up and sinks it. Halliburton's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Kent, defended by Young, steps back. Outside for Jamison. And there's the pass to Kent. A 3-ball. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Young outside. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
To the inside. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Beasley.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Kent, the pass to Jameson. And again, Seattle with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Halliburton. 14 points from him the last game against Miami.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
Murray's checked in for Halliburton. Seattle leading by 11. Passes it to Kent. Now Jameson, covered by Okongwu. Pass to Kent. There's 1:54 left now here in the second.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Murray. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Murray's got 11.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Kent defended by Young. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
His first.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Young outside. Pass to Beasley. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range. 7 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Seattle?
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
The shot and game clock separated by 4, and Coffey gets it to go.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Here's Young. Looking to end the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team seconds.
Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
That one is off.
I know Trae can seem frustrated at times, but to me, that's just his passion showing. He cares about the outcome of every play.
And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Jamison. Outside Gordon. And the pass to Jamison. Back to Gordon. Passes to Kent. Over Young. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's Seattle with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
You can tell this selection process is going to be a little bit heated. Each guy is a show stealer, fighting for the spotlight. Some good players are going to be left out of the contest. I can tell you that.
You know what, Chuck? It happens every year.
Now for a moment to look at our game. Everything, and I mean everything, is falling into place for the visiting team.
It just kind of looks like they can do anything they want on the offensive end. And I think it's because they identified the matchups they wanted to exploit, and the other team hasn't adjusted, at least not effectively.
Yeah, smart approach coming into this game, and it's paying off. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Young is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Darius Bazley. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Young. Matched with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Young passes to Bazley. A slam dunk by Bazley.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Simpson. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Robinson Earl. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his fourth assist in this one. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. He had a nice open look right there. 12 points for him.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Lewis dishes to Nash. Back to Lewis. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to Nash. Fires from deep. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Now, here is Halliburton. 30 points in the game. puts up a deep three. Simpson with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Clearly knocked that one down with ease from that distance.
Yeah.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Young with the ball. Halliburton outside. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 33 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Wembanyama, a screen on Young. Lewis on the wing. To the paint, here's Wembanyama. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7, he has made 7.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Young finds Okongwu. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Seattle. Nash with the screen on Young. Simpson the pass to Nash. And another basket for Seattle.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Seattle has gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Nash with the screen on Young. Here's Simpson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
For Seattle, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Halliburton. 33 points for him. The pass to Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Simpson. And another 3 for Seattle.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
They swipe it. Inside, here's Lewis, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Halliburton passes to Bazley. And here's Halliburton. They need this one. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Here's Simpson. He's got 8. Wembanyama outside. Here's Simpson. Lewis outside. Wembanyama against Okongwu. Wembanyama, a screen on Young. Driving inside. Here's Robinson Earl, and another 3 for Seattle.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And here's Young. The tray sinks the triple. Young's got 7 points in the game.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Here's Simpson, defended by Young. Passes it to Robinson Earl. Fires away from way outside. And another 3 for Seattle.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 36 from deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 12th in assists, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. Lewis outside. Pass to Simpson. Back to Lewis. Here's Robinson Earl. 22 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside for Lewis. Here's Simpson. It's good from long range. Simpson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Seattle. Lewis against Halliburton. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's Seattle with the ball. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 12 points in the game. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Nash outside. To the wing on the left. Back to Lewis. Wembanyama against Okongwu. Here's Robinson Earl. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Nash has got his 4th rebound in this one. Robinson Earl, the pass to Lewis. Now here's Nash, guarded by Walker. Nash kicks to Lewis. Good on the 3-point shot. Lewis has got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Halliburton, that's good.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Simpson. 11 points in the game. Down low, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Nash with the block, and he gets it back. That one goes. Count it. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Seattle. They're on a 16-7 run. The pass to Nash. Here's Robinson Earl. And Wembanyama puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And it's Halliburton missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wembanyama passes to Simpson. Here's Robinson Earl. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Lewis. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Halliburton with it, and he's got 41. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Nash has got 24 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Incredible.
He's loving it. This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Free throw line jump shot. That one's not going to go. Good defense by Wembanyama.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Now Lewis. And so it's Seattle, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Seattle. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Mobley outside. Pass to Jamison. Here's Simpson. Jamison with a screen on Murray. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Murray outside. Pass to Halliburton. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Halliburton's got 43 points.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
From the arc. Drills it from outside.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
From deep three-point land. Rebound, Atlanta. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Murray, good.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Simpson. Mobley right side. Jamison with a screen on Murray. Here's Simpson. Jamison the pass to Mobley. 2 points. That one goes. Mobley's got his first bucket of the night.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Halliburton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Simpson the pass to Jamison. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to Simpson. Jamison with a screen on Walker. Back to Jamison. Clock at 6. Connects from three-point range.
Number 17.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Seattle has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. That one goes in. Simpson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Here's Simpson. There's the pass to Mobley. Three-pointer. And again, Seattle with the triple.
3 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And they're able to recover.
Awaiting.
In a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And Seattle making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Simpson, the pass to Kent. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Murray. Passes it to Simpson. Outside, Jamison. Jamison with a screen on Murray. Here's Simpson. And another basket for Seattle.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Murray, good.
DeJounte Murray, he is so clean with the dribble.
Seattle has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Simpson. Pass to Kent. To the wing right side. And here's Gordon, guarded by Walker. Releases, puts it up from 7. And it's Gordon missing.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
From downtown, it's the three-point bomb.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
The dish now to Jamison. Here's Simpson. Jamison with a screen on Murray. Fires away from outside. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. It's good. Jamison's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Halliburton, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Gotta love how efficient Halliburton is. A confident shooter from the mid-range.
For Seattle, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Murray. Kent, the pass to Simpson. From deep. Rebound by the Hawks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murray, good.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
From deep, three-point territory. Oh, it's gonna count!
Bingo! Money!
Oh. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's the three. Rebound by Jamison.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Now the pass to Kent. Right side, Jamison. Kent, he's covered by Halliburton. Kicks it to Gordon. Puts up a deep three. And another three for Seattle.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's Simpson. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Here's Simpson. And another three for Seattle.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Halliburton. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Jamison. Seattle calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Hazley comes in for Walker. Kent, he's covered by Halliburton. Passes it to Coffey. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Puts up a deep three. And it's Halliburton missing. And it's Seattle with the ball.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
He wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 20.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Coffey passes to Lewis. Fires from way outside. Rebound, Atlanta. And here is Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Coffey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And Seattle making a change here. Nash is checked in. So it's the Hawks now. Back to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. Murray outside. One-on-one here from deep three-point territory. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Young's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. The Hawks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Halliburton for 3. They get the rebound.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game really.
I'm leaving. I'm gone.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.